and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen, and in today's video we are talking about how you can introduce color into your wardrobe. When I started my channel, this was an everyday outfit for me. Muted, black, white, still structured, still felt that I looked good, but it was plain and it was very, very muted in the colors. Now, ever since I started my YouTube channel, I have started introducing more and more color. And now I wear a full bright outfit. I literally have a bright pink suit and I absolutely love it. I wore it the other day and I get so many compliments when people see these bright colors. Now, a lot of you would then notice in the comments like, oh, I love this on you. It looks fantastic. I wish I was brave enough to wear these colors. I'm here to teach you how you can get to the stage where eventually one day, should you wish, you can venture into the world in a bright pink suit. But don't worry, I'm not throwing you straight into the deep end. This video is to teach you how you can slowly introduce color into your wardrobe at a pace where you're still feeling comfortable and still feel that it's very much like you. A lot of you absolutely love the muted outfits, the neutrals, just like I do, absolutely love it. I'm here for the neutrals. But a lot of you want to move into the color as well. So that's what I'm here to do today. We are talking about how to introduce colors into your wardrobe. And we're starting off right now. Now, as I said, the outfit I'm wearing here today, plain and simple. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But do you agree with me that it's a little bit muted? And I want to show you how we can jazz this up a little bit. Now, there's not a lot to this video as such, simply because it's very, very simple. Start off small. The smallest object I could actually find in colors to introduce is rings. This little one here is red gems. You can get rings like this loads of places. These ones are little plastic bands, and I picked this little pack up in Primark for a couple of quid. This one is from Shein. A lot of the pieces that I have here from today are from Shein. You know, I'm a Shein addict. And I will leave all the details, discount code, everything else in the description box if you want, okay? I'll link as much as I can. But a little ring, here, let me take off my one for my husband. Look at that. Just a little bit of color. Now, me personally, I am drawn more to the kind of autumn colors, the reds, the pinks, the yellows and stuff. So I would probably start off with that. Let me put these down and show you. Now, it isn't a lot, is it? You can hardly probably even notice it from where I'm standing now. But if I come closer and you and I stand having a conversation, my hand is moving, we're talking. See what I mean? All of a sudden, there is a little bit of color. Now, I should say as well, and I haven't actually picked any up, but your nails as well. You can put a little bit of color on your nails, your lipstick, your makeup. Great starting point as well. I, for one, am not one for playing very much with makeup, I must admit. I don't really have the confidence for it, nor do I fancy sitting and spending hours on it. So I just kind of slap it on. My nails, I like having my nails done. But do you see what I mean? A little bit of color can go a long way. My next point is earrings. Now, color-wise, this one isn't too bad. It's just a bold statement because it has the green hoop, but it's the flower that really stands out. But again, we have that little bit of yellow. And if I just go back a little bit, when I'm standing moving, you know, there's a bit of interest. Now, I'll come closer and I'll show you the other side because look, I was a little bit more bold and I added even more color. Isn't this fab? Again, both of them are from Shein, but look what happens when I stand back. Right, all of a sudden when I'm standing here talking and moving, the interest is on my earring and it jazzes up this plainer outfit. Now again, you don't have to jump in with these. These may not be for you. You could go for a stud, for instance, in a bright gemstone, bright red gemstone or something like that. Anything with a little bit of color. If you want, you can even go a little bit quackers. Aren't they adorable? Little duck earrings. Again, I picked them up from Shein, but seriously, they're a great, oh, the lock fell out. They're a great little addition to your ear, aren't they? You can't help but noticing them, and it's a talking point as well. A little bit of color to a muted outfit. My next point is bracelets, and in here I should really introduce necklaces as well. I'll be honest with you, I didn't pick up any necklaces with any color simply because I don't wear necklaces at all. It would have been a waste of money because on Shein you can't return all the jewelry and stuff, so I didn't want to pick any up. But you could imagine if necklaces were for you, add a colorful necklace. It could even just be like a shorter one, so if you had an open neckline like this and it was lying like such, you know, that would be the interest in your outfit and it would stand out enough to kind of show off a bit of color in that outfit. Absolutely love this. These are, however, bracelets, which is the route that I tend to go down. This would be a good addition even to my wardrobe because I do love my colors and It's fab, isn't it? Fab. Bracelets, don't overlook them. The same with necklaces, don't overlook them. You can get some great, funky, funny ones, but they can all introduce a little bit of color to your wardrobe. Now, it's obviously a given that you can start playing around with the pieces of clothes that you are wearing. Oh, there's a wee Danny long leg in here. The pieces that you are wearing, you can obviously start changing some of them into color. Now, for this outfit that I'm wearing here, I would start with a t-shirt and wear a t-shirt in a color. But yeah, maybe start out with a t-shirt in a color that you are comfortable with. You could even try one that has a bit of pattern into it if that's what you're comfortable with. But back to the accessories, because we are only doing the introduction to color here. We're not changing the outfits. Now, before I move further down the body, I just want to talk about these hair ties. These are actually my daughter's idea, and she was the one who made me kind of go in and look for a packet full of colors, because I don't know if you know, but like little thin hair ties, they tend to break your hair, and I have very thin hair. She said, Mom, you need a scrunchie. Go in on Shein while you're ordering, have a look for some scrunchies. And then she said to me, get some colourful ones. Now, it was not in correlation with the video or anything at all. It was just we were talking about it. But I managed to find an entire packet of hair scrunchies. I think I paid like $5 for the pack or something like that. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It's linked in the description box. But they come in loads of different colours. So if I have one of these in the back of my head here, tie up my hair in a ponytail, that's a little bit of colour. Now, it's not one that I had thought about, but I actually think it's a very good idea. And hair scrunchies, they're better for your hair than ordinary hairbands. So why not? We are now moving on to what was my actual beginning of wearing colours. For many, many years, I lived by the whole idea that wearing black was slimming and it hid all the flab, and because I was fat, I should only be wearing black. I lived by those rules. But I've always loved colours. Now, I wore scarves for 2 reasons. Not only could I introduce safe colours, but they would also hide my tummy, and I'll show you how. I will take this, well, first of all, start small. Look. You don't have to go by the brightest of the brightest. Look, this is fab, isn't it? But I quickly moved up to a scarf like this. Now, I know there's 7 billion ways that you can wear a scarf and you can tie it up and stuff. I never really knew how. I never really cared much how. But when I was wearing an outfit like this, I would throw on a scarf like this and I would instantly have color. Now, on top of that, if you get a scarf that's long enough, you can always just put it like this. I would not only elongate my body, but my tummy is hidden. You do not pay any attention to my belly when I have a colourful scarf hanging in front of it. You see that? The other day I went to our local town. I often tend to wear muted jackets as well, just so I can use them for several occasions. So I'm kind of thinking this could jazz up my outerwear as well, even though it's the coat that I may have had for a couple of years. Jazz it up with a colourful scarf. But yeah, do keep an eye out for scarves and know that they can easily be used to add that colour to a plainer outfit, because seriously, come on, this is fab. This is absolutely fab. Fab, fab, fab. I'm in love with these scarves. We have now come to what is probably my own favourite way of adding colour to my wardrobe. It's belts. Just going to put that one aside, because what I want to start with is, on Shein, they have these packs of 3 or 4 belts or whatever, and it's a great starting point. This is one pack with these 4 colors in it, and you can tell you have your plain and simple black, you have your muted brown. If you get a bit more adventurous, try a white, and if you really want to stand out, try a red belt. And I found this one, another pack in pastel colors, something I don't have, and I'm desperate to get something in greens and blues into my wardrobe. And these are never going to go out of style. They're never not going to be able to be used in my wardrobe, which I absolutely love. Now, you don't have to start with this bright pink. You could start with this kind of pink. Do you know what I mean? And work your way up. Let me just try and put one on and you can see the difference in my outfit. By simply adding a belt, I have added a little bit more interest to my outfit. I started out with a very muted pink, and I would probably go for matching muted pink shoes. See, this is the stage I'm at, right? Once you're kind of used to wearing the accessories, whichever ones you choose, go for the muted color first and then build your way up. This is where I'm at. This is the colors that I want to wear. As I say, I wear it in a bright suit. But look, I'll take it a step further because I'd go for a matching shoe. Now, I don't have a handbag in the same color, but I would probably add a handbag in a very bright color as well, just to kind of really make sure that those colors pop. And it's so easy to change these things around. So it's very, very easy to, even with the same plain outfit, change it into something different just by changing the accessories. Now, I've already introduced you to the colourful shoes, but I'm a huge lover of these colourful shoes. But these ones, they're perfect and they look absolutely fantastic with the outfits. They jazz up an outfit so much. They're not that expensive. Worth your while investing in a few pairs of shoes, even if it's just for short-term wear. Yeah, colourful shoes, my thing. Now, the last little gold nugget I have about how very easily to introduce colour into your wardrobe, handbags. Absolutely love my handbags. I have tons of them, but it's only very recently I've started really playing with the colourful handbags. However, if I be honest and think back on it, all my entire life, I could never just kind of shop off the rack because I've been plus size since I was 16. Like many others plus size girls, because we couldn't just go and play with fashion, a lot of us would get obsessed with the shoes. We would play with the different shoes and we'd play with handbags, because most of us can pretty much go in and join in, no matter our size, in shoes and handbags. Can you recognize this? This was someone who pointed this out to me some years ago, and I was like, dang, I did that. I did that. Now I do it by choice because this is what I want to do. Handbags, a very easy way to add color to your wardrobe. Again, you can start off with just something with a bit of pattern on it. I'm in absolute love with this one, and it's going straight into my capsule wardrobe because it matches with everything in my capsule. You can go for, I found this one in Primark the last day, and I just thought this, now I don't really wear crossbody, but I picked it up anyway because I really wanted to show this. Now, how many of yous wear little crossbody bags like this when you go out shopping? It's such a cute, adorable little look. Even if you're bloody tracksuit on with trainers on, a little crossbody in a colourful, bright colour. Absolutely fantastic. I picked these two up on Shein, and I don't recommend this one because I actually think it looks very cheap. But I picked it up because I really wanted you to see the colour. And if you add this colour to your outfit, you're going to see it straight away. The same with the other handbag. Do you know, the colours are really going to stand out and really pop. And that itself is going to add that colour to your wardrobe. Now, this one, yeah, it's a little bit on the cheap side. I don't recommend it. This one is like a felt one. I absolutely love it. I don't know how durable it's going to be, but I do love it. And to be fair, this one is perfect for styling because it's just the shape of a handbag that I love, and it was inexpensive. It came in loads of different colors. A great way to start out is with handbags as well. That is all the tips and tricks I have on how to begin wearing color in your wardrobe. However, I will say, if you want to get to the point where you feel comfortable going out the door in a bright pink suit, you are going to have to push those boundaries. You are going to have to push yourself to try something new. Now, I will give you a little tip. Sorry, my dog's sitting down by my feet here. How I did it was, I started out by wearing something at home. It doesn't matter if it was a bright color or a new style or something like that. I would try it out at home when it's just myself at home. Then I would advance it into when the kids and my husband were home. I'd try things out and just see what was their reaction to it. Did I feel confident wearing it around my family? The most loved people in my life, if they kind of approved it and I felt confident, then I might just try it on the school run or a quick run into town if I need to pick up a carton of milk or something. A very short trip where I could quickly go home and hide if I felt I needed it and get changed. After doing that for a while, I got more and more bold. And also I have built up the different pieces. So sometimes I might just wear, let's say a necklace and a bracelet, for instance, or I started off with a belt and then I added the shoes, etc., etc. You're going to have to play around with it. You're going to have to push those boundaries with yourself a little bit. Remember, layers are your best friend, especially when it comes to clothes, because you could very easily change. I think I mentioned this earlier on, start off by wearing a brighter t-shirt under this outfit. Right? Great. Layers. You still have the layers of the muted on top. It's still safe. It's just a little bit of color in the middle. You have to build it up. You have to push those boundaries with yourself. But if you, like me, love colors and you want to get to that point where you maybe not, one day wear a bright pink suit out of the house, you're going to have to push it a little bit, all right? Be patient with yourself, but most importantly, don't forget to compliment yourself at all time. Whenever you see that mirror, tell yourself how beautiful you are. One day you'll even start believing it. That's how I did it. So, but yeah, listen, I have loads more videos that you can go and watch. I'll have one over here. If you need help on how to shop on Shein, I'll leave it for you there, because a lot of you are still asking me on how to best shop on Shein. So I'll leave it there for you, all right? You can go in and watch that. But yeah, I'll see you over there, but thanks for watching. See you there. Bye.